So I have a heavy bench today. It is 2 reps at RPE 10. So going to see how warm-ups feel, but my thought going into this is to get 100 kilos for 2 reps. Warm-ups should go pretty fast. It does not take me that long to get to my top set of bench. This whole workout is going to go really fast because then after that I have lat pull downs and then a giant set where I'm going to do Arnold presses, curls, and then skull crushers, and that's gonna be back to back to back. So this might only take me like 30 minutes. So we're gonna see how it goes. Bench has been feeling pretty good. I'll do the conversion for you. 100 kilos I have done before for 3 reps, but today's top set is for 2. So let's see how it goes. Your bench can go from RPE 1 to RPE 10 in like an instant. Bench is like a finicky little bitch. So just make sure you have your safeties up. Also make sure your rack height is set evenly on both sides. You think this would be a rookie mistake, but actually maybe like 6 months ago, I had one pin set higher than the other, and I actually didn't notice it on any of my sets. I get to my top set, and of course, because it's heavier, I go to rack it, and one side went up because it was heavy and I was tired, and the other side, like I couldn't rack it, and then thank God I had the safeties up, it fell down. So yeah, just safety purposes, just have your safeties up. Topic is just like beat to the ground, but let's see how mad the internet gets about my arch. I still don't understand why this is like a point of contention for a lot of people, because this is perfectly legal within the sport. IPF actually even has an elbow depth rule, but even before that rule was in place, I don't think people think that I have this really huge arch, but I actually have a ton of range of motion. Even before the elbow depth rule, my elbows would always hit depth. I have no doubt that that would pass. But also my range of motion is pretty significant. Now, were there people that could get into a crazy arch, have genetically shorter arms, widest grip width, and was their range of motion literally this? Yes. But those people typically also don't have a great deadlift, and I feel like deadlift is where meets are won or lost. So it's kind of a give or take. I honestly think people who are leverage-wise kind of more in between everything, are good at squat, bench, and deadlift, are going to be the people that actually win the meet. So I guess I just don't understand why this is a point of contention. I also think that elbow depth rule is dumb because I don't think it's standard across the board. It's really just ref dependent. So I'm going to show you my range of motion, even with an arch, is still pretty significant. My grip width is my pointer finger, index finger? I don't know. On maximum grip width is where I go. I set myself up so as I'm looking up, my eyes are right underneath the bar. I use the side arms to push myself up onto my traps. I'm thinking get my chest to my chin and keep it there. I'm using my feet to continuously push myself onto my traps, get set, push it up, unrack, butt down. You pull the bar all the way to the edge of the hooks. This way, as you unrack, you're not going to hit the J hooks on your way up. So pull it all the way to the edge. When you are at a meet, especially IPF, PA meets, USAPL, I'm not sure about other federations, but you don't get to select your handoff person. I've always just done self handoffs. I like to eliminate anything that I cannot control. So if you like handoffs, by all means, of course, get them. Just make sure when you are talking to the handoff person, you are very direct in the instructions on how you want the bar, and you explain it to them very clearly so that you get the handoff the way that you want it and the way that you need it. Made it to the top set. See, 90 felt pretty good, so just gonna go for the 100 for a double and see how it feels. Okay, now on to the back down sets. I have 5 sets of 3 at 82.5 kilos. If you are using the app, and let's just say by set 2, it feels like a 10 RPE, the app will automatically reduce the next bounce. Can I speak? The app will automatically reduce the weight for the next back down set. So just rate it appropriately if it's starting to feel too heavy. Again, bench can be finicky like that and it can start to jump on you really quickly. Also, for those of you out there who feel like your bench is just not increasing at the same speed as your deadlift or your squat, you might need to increase your frequency. So I bench 4 to 5 times a week. Of course, it's not heavy every single time. There's a variation built in there. It's gonna be feet up bench, spoto, things like that. So if you're struggling with your bench, go ahead and just add more frequency. Make sure as you're doing that you're managing the load. Also, what you might want to try doing, which is something that I have done in the past, is doing push-ups every single morning. So it's a great way to add volume, upper body volume to your programming. That's not going to generate a ton of fatigue because you can do sets of 5 to 10 throughout the day. So it's just something that I have done in the past. I've had my clients do, and it is actually really helpful to just add, again, a little bit more volume to your upper body training to help you get a little bit stronger. So if you're struggling in the bench press, think about adding more frequency. Next up, lat pull downs. Don't have any tips or tricks specifically for this. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody has seen these on the internet. My main piece of advice here is just use full range of motion. Well, yes, I have used body English before, and I'm not 100% against that if you're, you just need to hit some heavy weights for whatever reason, but you're always gonna get better results and better hypertrophy if you lighten the load, use full range of motion, and really control the weight and not use a ton of momentum. As far as grip width, I don't go extra wide, I kind of go somewhere in between. I have done these underhand grip, I have changed these out and done neutral grip lat pull down, so you can do variations within this movement as well. Also, super grateful to Brian Whelan from Ultraflex Gym because he gifted me this lat pull down machine when he moved gyms and he took over and bought a new location. So very grateful for that. I can't thank him enough because while bands are good, you're never gonna get the same kind of weight result as you would with a lat pull down machine. So super grateful for that. Another tip, if you're short, if you don't wanna like jump down, but it's always fun to go for the ride. You can pop the pin, pull the thing down so you can stand there like a normal sized human, but I'm not doing that. We're going up. Also, lat pull downs, a great warm-up exercise before you do pull-up. So if you do not have it, you can get my pull-up book. You can download it with the link below. Finished with 5 sets of my lat pull downs. Now I'm gonna do my giant set. I have 3 rounds, Arnold presses, curls, skull crushers. So yeah, I love these giant sets because it kind of just gets it over with. I'm gonna do the skull crushers first because then I'm gonna drop weight for the curls. Pumped to spare you guys of the heavy breathing that happens into the mic. But yeah, pretty easy overall workout. I'll go ahead and show you the timestamp. It's probably just gonna show me that it finished a little bit later than I actually did because I'm recording in between doing everything, but went overall pretty quick. I would probably say it took me like 40 minutes max. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as usual. If you want to get this hoodie, shameless plug again, I think it's super cute. The link is in the bio. I am wearing a medium here. These run small, so if you like things baggy, definitely size up. That is one thing about Printful is, I don't know, I think their stuff runs pretty small, but I am 5 feet tall, about 118 pounds right now, and wearing a medium. I like things baggy. I probably could have gotten a large and been happy with that. So yeah, get yours. They're not super thick, they're comfortable, and they're cute. So get one now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.